ThaBoxingvoice.com, here with Efe Apochi. Efe, so your last fight versus Brandon Glanton. I personally think it was the fight of the year. How you feel about that fight? Have you gotten a chance to go back and watch it?
Yeah, I've gone back, I've watched it over and over again. I think it's a very good fight, good for the fans, good for the TV,
Very entertaining.
Good for promotion, good for the people, but there's so much about that fight, like, I really don't want to talk about, like, we say God don't look back. So if I'm here today, why do I want to go back? You know what I mean? But I understand people need to know.
We want to know, man. We want to know.
Yeah, but
we're not gonna stay on it too long.
I know, but sometimes when we say, your life is the story you tell. Your life is the story you tell. It means everything you say is your life. So I really don't want to go back and talk some things I don't want to be, and find myself in those type of situations again, and I don't know how I got there. But the deal is this: it was a good fight. Glanton was ready. He was a top contender to me now. Nobody know him. Now a lot of people know him because of this fight. I wouldn't take anything away from him. But I think I'm a better fighter. I'm a better boxer. But I wasn't ready for that fight.
You feel like you overlooked him a little bit because he was unknown?
Yeah, kind of. But I wasn't ready for that fight. When I say I wasn't ready for that fight, I know, like, I wasn't ready. Everybody in my team, everybody know. It was a 3 weeks and 4 days notice, and I wasn't ready for that fight. Mentally, physically, kind of, I wasn't ready. So what you see on that fight was,
you still did great. So
yeah, that's why everybody's surprised.
Yeah, so if you get this rematch, you're gonna be even greater.
What you saw on that fight was 40% of me, or let me say 45% of me. Glanton came up with like 100%. I felt I wasn't ready for this thing. I wasn't ready for this type of fight. But
he was a tough competitor. For
sure. So we took it to the distance, and I even got rocked in the 6th round. And like I said, if I rocked him, he will not finish the fight. If I rock Glanton in the 5th round, in the 6th round, he will never see the end of the fight. But he rocked me in the 6th round and still can finish me. That's why I've been telling him, bro, you can't knock me out, man.
It looked like you hurt him towards the end of the fight also.
Yeah, I did too, but
you was gonna get him out of there.
Yeah, I didn't jump on him because I wasn't expecting that punch to land. Then he landed all of a sudden, and
I feel like you started coming off towards the second half of the fight.
Yeah, I think I catch my second wind. That's true. And if that fight was 12th round fight, believe me, I'll take him out. It's just time. I have the endurance, I have the power, the strength. The technique is there. I have a great team.
So why at the time? I know at the time you felt like it was a stay busy fight, but why take a step back to fight Brandon Glanton at that time? I feel like you took a step back to give him an opportunity. Because it's like what you said, now everybody knows him off of this fight.
Yeah.
Before they didn't know him, they knew you.
Exactly. Because I think I need to get my record going. Then I was 11-0, 11 KO. I was like, okay, let's keep it going. Because in boxing, now I'm getting to understand boxing. Before, I don't really know boxing. I was just learning from running, my manager, like, asking some questions, opening my eyes, trying to understand how this game is on, So right now I'm getting to understand this game, and it's really about who you fought or who you beat.
I feel like that fight was real risky for you, like Val said, because this guy is just ready because nobody really know who he is and wanted to fight him. You a tough competitor. You don't care who you fight. Put him in front of you, you gonna knock him out.
Yeah, I have this mentality. Like I'm not ducking and dodging no one in the sport, and I will not do that. All I need is to be ready and take any fight. But Glanton came from nowhere, and I've seen him. I wouldn't lie, I know him, but I don't know him.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, I know him. I've seen him a few times, but I really don't know him. So I knew he's a tough guy, but my power, my mindset, and everything is just out of time and space. Where I don't really think any cruiserweight can really take it. But Glanton surprised me. He took some couple of few shots. I don't know how long he can take them though. but he did, and that shows he was ready. And everything went the way it went. And the good thing is I'm happy people love the fight, the promotion, the TV, the fans, they love it and they want to see it again. This is good for boxing. All I need to do is just go back to the drawing board, get ready, because I wasn't ready, believe me, and that's on me. It's not on anybody. I don't give blames to nobody. That's on my part. So, yeah. So I'm looking forward to the rematch. I wrote to WBA. I said the WBA champion hasn't fought for like almost two years plus.
Yep.
So it's either of two things. It's either you don't have a manager, or you don't have a promoter, or something. You don't have a TV. So that's the only reason he's not fighting. And if you're not fighting, you're making that space boring for cruiserweight.
Exactly.
I'm here
to on a standstill.
Exactly. So we are here to spice it up. Right about now, me and Glanton are like the most exciting cruiserweight in America.
Exactly.
So why don't you put the bet on for the rematch so we can just, kick it on from there and go on. Rather than keep cruiserweight on still. But that's for me though, because I've been watching cruiserweight in Europe, cruiserweight in America. Like I know how this game is going now. Like cruiserweight in America is really sleeping. And I think I'm here to spike it up, and that's what I've been trying to do.
So basically the rematch is on your site right now, and that's what you're
focused
on.
Yeah, of course. The rematch is what I want. I've told my manager right from after the fight, the next day, me and my manager discussed, and I said, man, we need to go back because I wasn't satisfied with the decision, the referee and the judges, their opinion is not my reality. So the loss can stay in my box share for all I care. Well,
a little bit of Wilder.
Exactly.
Like, how did he accept his loss to Tyson Fury?
I feel like that's not a loss to me. People say it's a loss, but the boss rec says, but for me,
yeah, it's not a loss.
It's not a loss because I'm not. Because I'm not satisfied with that, and I think
it's a mentality thing. It's a mindset.
Yeah,
thing.
if you say draw, okay, but
it don't mean nothing to you. You're a winner in your mind.
So it's really important for you to get this rematch if it's possible, so you can rewrite that wrong that boxing raping the people.
I wouldn't say it's impossible. Like I wouldn't say it's compulsory for me to do it, but I think Glanton is like one of the guys who is really there right now in cruiser, because before now nobody want to fight me. Yeah. Everybody's ducking and dodging. I'm like, what's going on? So I need the tough guy, and Glanton happens to be that guy. Yeah. So we can always make that show. He don't hold nothing. Like I don't hold nothing against him. I told him every day. I said, bro, you didn't beat me, and you know it. You didn't beat me in that fight. I beat you. I'm like, no, you didn't. I have all your text messages, our chats after the fight. You told me, oh, my mouth is broken. I couldn't eat for 2 days. I have all that message screen in my phone. I can show you if you want to see it. So he said all that thing. That's to say, he went through a tough fight with his preparation, because I saw his preparations. He went different places having sparring and all that. I had just 3 weeks notice to this fight. I made up my mind 3 weeks to it. I said, okay, let's do it. And at the end of the day, I felt like I don't have, I wasn't ready for the fight, like I said. So it's not an excuse. I didn't lose that fight. The judges said I lose, but I didn't lose the fight. It's a feeling. In boxing we have will. When your will is broken, my will is broken.
Your will definitely wasn't broken.
My will wasn't broken.
Yeah.
So when you lose a fight, like you go home like this. But I went to like, no.
I agree with you. I think if it would have been a 12-round fight, it would have been a different story. But...
So it's either of two things right now. It's either we're going back for WBA final elimination, 12th round, or we should just get the title, because the title can be sitting there for 2 years and nobody's doing anything with it. And we are here to put up an action for the people. And so I wrote WBA the other day, and I believe they're thinking about it, and that is what I want. I want a rematch with Glanton, and if it's possible for the title, this is good for boxing. Yep. It's good for boxing. It's good for cruiserweight in America, and it's just good. Then I get the belt. Then I can think about unification. We have Lawrence Okoli on one side, we have Maurice Bridis the other side, we have Ilunga Makabu. Let's make cruiserweight great. That's
the best should fight the best.
Exactly. That's my dream in this cruiserweight division. So I'll keep training. Like you see, I'm not losing hope. Everything is fine with me. I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do. So yeah, staying ready and waiting for the
call.
For that call. the dates and everything. So yeah, that's really what's up right now. You know.
Gotcha. Let us know where we can find you at.
Say that again.
Let us know where we can find you at. What's your social media?
On Instagram, yeah, you can find me on Instagram, Efe Apochi. On Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook, Efe Apochi. You know, I'm not faking anywhere. I'm real. Same guy.
Got it. Thank you for your time, bro.
Appreciate you guys for being here.
If you enjoyed the video, feel free to hit the like, subscribe, and share. As always, if you want to support us to the next level, head over to the patreon.com/ThaBoxingVoice. We have tons of exclusive from Border Wars and title, betting shows, the list goes on and on and on. But in addition to that, if you guys have questions for fighters, trainers, and promoters, this is where you can submit them. We will run out, get these questions answered, and put it back on the show just for you guys. Appreciate it. Peace.